Hello, in this video we are going to cover more grid sizes within the Bootstrap grid system. At the moment all we did was XS, which stands for extra small screen sizes, but what also happens with the grid sizes is if you set a size for a smaller grid or a smaller screen, so we've done XS, it basically bubbles up to bigger screen sizes. So if we do something for extra small and we don't set anything for medium, large, and small, medium, large, and extra large, it will actually bubble up. If we set something for extra small and small, but we don't set anything beyond small, it'll bubble up from small. So that's the way the grid system works. It actually bubbles up. It doesn't ripple down or anything. So if you were to set something for the extra large screen size, it won't ripple down. Those properties won't. If you go to your web browser, and there'll be a link in the description to this, so you don't need to remember this, but we'll just show you the layout grid from Bootstrap. There are a bunch of different properties for it. So we got the extra small, small, medium, large, and extra large. This is a size of 34 EM. This is greater than or equal to 34 EM, greater than or equal to 48 EM for medium. Large is greater than or equal to 62 EM, and extra large is greater than or equal to 75 EM. And it also tells you the grid behavior, the container width. So this is the default one that is applied if there is nothing else applied. It also shows you the class prefix. At the moment, if we just scroll down or just move this down, we put col-xs, which dictates we're using the extra small. To use small, you do SM. To do medium, you do MD. To do large, you do LG. And LG like life's good or lucky gold star as they used to be. Or extra large is XL. Then you put dash and you put the number of columns. They all still support 12 columns. There is a gutter width of 30 pixels, aka 15 pixels on each side of the column, and the nestable offsets and column ordering. But let's just show you what this gutter width is. We go to our page that we've already done. As you can see, we put hello world, but it's not flush to the edge, and the reason is, I'll show you. You right click, inspect element. If you're using a different browser, the inspect element or inspecting the DOM will be slightly different. And if we just click on one of these columns, as you can see, the main content is right here, but we have some padding on the left and the right. And as the website said, 15 pixels on the left and 15 pixels on the right. So that's just something to bear in mind. You can obviously override that using CSS. That's not an issue at all. So let's start covering some of these other column sizes. So at the moment we've got extra small, but I want to change the extra small to 12. So what this will do is put them on top of each other. So if I do that and save it, open up the web browser, refresh. Actually, let's just close this right here. As you can see, they're on top of each other because the Bootstrap column system has 12 different spaces within the column, so 12 columns. And if you try and put more than 12 columns on one particular row, it won't work. It'll actually bump it down to the next row or one after each other. As you can see, 12. And I think this looks great if you're on a small screen like this, because it's fantastic, because otherwise it was all bunched together, and if you had a lot of content you wouldn't be able to read it. But on a big screen size, there's a lot of wasted space, as you can see. So what we're going to do is do col-xl. I'm going to work my way down. I like to work downwards. I know some people like to work from the smallest screen upwards. It's just personal preference. I'm going to put -2. I'm going to put col-xl-2. col-xl-2. Save that. Refresh our browser, and as you can see, we have these columns with a space of 2. So 2, 4, 6. There's still 6 remaining on this row, because remember we can have 12 column spaces. And if I start resizing, as you can see, it's bumped down to the extra small. This isn't an extra small screen size, because remember I said if you don't set the properties for different screen sizes, it just bubbles up. So it's bubbled up for the extra small, which is 12. But what we're going to do is set largeness, so col-lg, dash free. I'm going to put col dash lg dash free. Ooh. Col dash lg dash free. Save that bad boy. Run it. And now if I start resizing it, as you can see, it's now resized it so it hits the large breakpoint, because that's what they are, that's the way it does it in CSS. Now it's got 3, 6, 9. I could have one more of these, and then after that you'll go onto separate rows. I'm going to set the medium screen size, so col-md-4. I think 4 will be good, so we get a equal number of 3 on each row. So col-md-4. Put col-md-4, save that, refresh our browser. It doesn't change, but if we start resizing it, okay, there we go. So don't know why it didn't show then, but it is now. Okay, so we have our extra large. We start resizing it. We're now on a large screen, so keep going, and now we've actually hit medium. So we have 3 columns which are of 4 grid spaces, so 4, 8, 12, and finally let's set the small screen size, so col-sm-, I'm going to put it at 6 because I think 2 next to each other will be good. You'll have enough space to show enough information, but you won't make it cramped. -sm-6, refresh. Now if we start resizing this, as you can see, it didn't cut it off, it put it on top of each other, because we got 6, 12. We can't have any more grid spaces than 6, so we got 6, 12, and then it started again 6, and then we could obviously have 12 more. Also, what you can do, you don't have to have each column or each element as the same amount of grid spaces as the next element and the element before. You can vary them up, and we actually recommend that you check that out because that's a very powerful feature. We'll have a separate video on that as well. So thank you for watching. Please rate, comment and subscribe, as it does really help keep the content free. Plus it also helps us provide more videos like this one on a regular basis. If you have any questions, feel free to post them on sonarlearning.co.uk/questions.php. There'll be a link in the description to that. It's our free education platform with thousands of completely free videos. We'll also have a link in the description to our GitHub page, which will have the source code for this video. And as usual, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.